Hello and welcome to Bible Mandela Effects. This is part 23 in the series. If you're unfamiliar with Mandela Effects, I recommend that you watch the introduction or some of the other parts leading up to this one. And today we're going to start with, in the Old Testament, 2 Chronicles 34:22. And we're going to look at the word college in the Bible, which when I saw that, I thought that's strange. Sounds like a very modern word to be in the Bible, let alone the Old Testament. Let's look at 2 Chronicles 34:22, the New International Version. Hilkiah and those the king had sent with him went to speak to the prophet Huldah, who was the wife of Shallum, son of Tokath, the son of Hazra, keeper of the wardrobe. She lived in Jerusalem in the New Quarter. So, this person lived in a section of Jerusalem called the New Quarter. When we scroll down to the King James Bible, look at what the King James Bible says. And Hilkiah and they that the king had appointed went to Huldah the prophetess, the wife of Shallum, the son of Tikvah, the son of Hazra, keeper of the wardrobe. Now she dwelt in Jerusalem in the college, and they spake to her to that effect. Notice the word college in the Bible, but not just that. Look at what comes after it. A smiley face emoji in the Old Testament King James Bible. And as you look at all of the other translations, you don't see the word college and you don't see the emoji. Now, when you look at um, the ancient Hebrew, you'll notice that it doesn't have the punctuation that we do. That's implied and put into it. Okay, so you don't see that in the ancient Hebrew, but sure enough, in the King James Bible, we see a smiley face emoji. So I thought the smiley face emoji was strange, but the word college was strange to see. It's not even the right definition of what the word college is. Now, here's the definition, even going back to the late 14th century. The definition: organized association of persons invested with certain powers and rights and engaged in some common duty or pursuit. So, not just an area, but it's also implying something related to a body of scholars, okay? The way that we would think of college today, people who are engaged in scholarly pursuits, you would think. So that was unusual to see in 2 Chronicles 34:22. But now let's look at 2 Kings 22:14. It's the same, basically the same verse, but let's look at it in the New International Version. Hilkiah the priest, Ahikam, Akbar, Shaphan, and Asaiah went to speak to the prophet Huldah, who was the wife of Shallum, son of Tikvah, the son of Harris, keeper of the wardrobe. She lived in Jerusalem in the New Quarter. So we're talking the same thing, okay? This section of Jerusalem. Scroll down to the King James Bible. So Hilkiah the priest, and Ahikam, and Akbar, and Shaphan, and Asaiah went unto Huldah the prophetess, the wife of Shallum, the son of Tikvah, the son of Harris, keeper of the wardrobe. Now she dwelt in Jerusalem in the college, and they communed with her. We see the word college, but now we see a wink emoji, not just a smiley face emoji, but a wink emoji buried in ancient Hebrew. And this is the type of thing no one would have recognized it, thought about it in the past, because up until the last 10 years, emojis, we didn't even know what they were in our language. But now we see them. So here's the question: is this a time capsule that God put in it, or is this something, a Mandela effect, that has appeared that shouldn't be there? Right after the word college, which shouldn't be there even based on the definition. College, the definition doesn't relate to an area of town, it relates to scholarly pursuits. People engaged in the common activity of scholarly pursuits. So this is an interesting Mandela effect. The wink emoji, the smiley face emoji after the same word in two different verses. So just wanted to share that with you. And one more for today. Luke 14:3 says, Jesus asked the Pharisees and experts in the law, is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath or not? In this verse, Jesus is talking to the Pharisees and experts in the law. And that's what I remember, how a person who does law, it's described as an expert in the law, experts in religious law. But look at the King James Bible. And Jesus answering spoke unto the lawyers and Pharisees, saying, is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath? I don't remember the word lawyer being in the Bible. That just sounds strange. Experts in the law is what I remember, but there are several verses. This is one of an example of the word lawyer that's now in the Bible. So going back to the original verses 14:3, responding, Jesus spoke to the legal experts. So let's look at nomikos, those related to the law. Okay. So the word lawyer just sounds strange. The word actually comes from the late 14th century, one versed in law. So the word was around, but I just don't remember the word lawyer actually being in the Bible. That just sounds strange to me. So one versed in the law, an expert in the law, I think, but it just sounds strange. I don't remember the word lawyer being in the Bible. So that's why it's included as a Mandela effect. Um, just not sure if it was in the Bible, if my memory is incorrect. So that's why we include